Hey everybody, my name is Zizzac. Or Zach. I'm going to start doing my reviews again. A couple of years ago, I had the username Blaze2008, and I did a lot of Transformer reviews and Mega Man, Rockman, the PET. I did a bunch of those, Digivices, pretty much everything nerdy. Um, I'm horribly addicted to something called Nanovor now. Um, it's kind of like Pokemon for kids these days. Uh, yeah, so I'm going to start reviewing Nanovor, Common Rider, Transformers, everything. I'm going to have an Ask Zizzac special too. Uh, I'll answer anything you guys want me to answer. And if you guys want me to review something, just let me know. As long as it's not like a PS3 or something that's horribly expensive, I can probably review it. Um, I'm starting my job at Toys R Us next week, so be expecting a lot of toy reviews. But for right now, I'm going to show you guys the Nanovor Nanoscope. I got it, let's see, probably about 2 weeks before it was supposed to be out because my local Toys R Us had it out too early. So I picked it up and really just messed around with it. You couldn't sync it to the computer, and all you had were Doomblade, Tank Walker, and Giga Striker. All 1.0s. That's all you had. I beat everybody in the solo training except for the last battle, which was just not fair. But yeah, let's see, I guess it was October 1st that you could sync it up to your computer. And since then, I've pretty much been playing it nonstop. So I'm going to shut up now and get out the nanoscope. All right, here's my nanoscope. Before I say anything, this does not come with the nanoscope. I bought this separately. It's just a little keychain, and it just, of course, just goes in right there. If I am playing it, I just wear it like a ring, and if I do happen to drop it, it's not broken. This was, I think, $7. I got it just at a regular old cell phone kiosk in the mall, and it came with this lanyard, which is pretty cool, and this ring actually just pops on like that. So if you want, I can wear it like huge nerdy bling. Let's stop messing around and get to the nanoscope. Okay. It's a very sturdy little toy. It's $49.99. Not too terribly expensive, but not cheap. As you can see, it's got 6 buttons. It has the 4 D-pads. And another thing I love about these buttons is these are very, very hard to push buttons, and they have a nice click to them. They're made out of rubber, really rough rubber, so your fingers aren't going to slip or anything. It has the 4 D-pad, and it has the yellow A button and the black B button. A button, B button. It has decals everywhere, which are all really nice. As you can see, it says press right here, Nanovor. It's got the Nano Hazard logo right here. The other Nanovor logo it's hardly ever used. And it has a tiny little silhouette of a plasma lash for some reason. These two things right here are the connectors. So if somebody else has a nanoscope, you just plug them in side by side and they'll connect there. On the connector it actually says Nanovor Xing, Nanovor Crossing. And the cool thing is, on the back you have a gigantic speaker, but on the back here you can see it says, "You're a lab rat now, don't let this fall into the wrong hands, Dog Zap." That's pretty cool. If you guys know, have been watching the episodes or anything, Dog Zap is Lucas Nelson's teacher, and an old school hippie hacker. He's cool. And underneath that it says, "Why are you still here? The battle's on the other side." That's kind of cool. That's all the decals. This has screws everywhere, so it's really sturdy. And it's not all that light. It has a heft to it. Your headphone jack is up here, which is really nice. You wouldn't expect a toy like this to have a headphone jack. And in the comic book, that's how they play the game, is they plug in the headphone jack and their earbud puts their mind in their avatar. We're not quite to that in the episodes on the website, but we should get there eventually. On top is a little slider switch to turn it off and on. And you can see here it says Nanovor, and it's a little rubber panel that you can open up, and your Nanovor solo cartridges go in there. They release Nanovor solo battle cartridges with different Sensei Nanovor, like Sensei Tazlos from the episode, and Sensei Spydran. He's a big scary spider monkey thing. Yeah, they're supposed to be making more eventually, but right now they just have the two Senseis. Here on the, the right side of the Nanoscope, you can see the little USB symbol, and in that is where you plug in the mini USB to plug it into your computer. An important thing to know is that this runs on 4 AA batteries. No, I'm sorry, 4 AAA batteries. This does not charge from your computer. So if you leave it plugged into your computer all day while you're syncing it up, it's going to run down the batteries quick. So yeah, your best thing to do is to buy rechargeable batteries, which is what I have in here now. It was only maybe 10, 15 bucks for 8 rechargeable batteries and the actual rechargeable thing to plug into your wall. I have 8, so if they do run out, I have 4 backup. That's pretty much all of the external features on this thing. So let's turn this thing on. I have the volume turned up all the way, so you guys can just see how loud this is. I'm going to dim the lights real quick so you guys can get a good look at the screen. Let's turn that off. It's a cool little opening animation. You hit the A button, and you're at the main menu. From here, I'm going to tell you how to turn the sound down. What you're going to do is go down to options. That's hard to see. It's the very last option. Hit A, and turn that to the left. Not that much. Okay, there you go. Then just hit B to back out of that. So now you can actually hear me, and you're not blowing your eardrums out. That's pretty much it for the Nanoscope itself. I'm going to be back with part 2 to review the games and everything else, how it works. That's pretty much it for all the features of the Nanoscope. I'll be back after this with part 2 of the review, and we'll talk about all the fun stuff the Nanoscope can do. Thanks for watching. Give me 5 stars. Subscribe to me, and again, if you guys have any requests, just let me know and I'll try my best to do it. Or any questions, let me know. Thanks for watching.